What is going on, guys? Today we are here with our first review of EAFC24 and we've got Leao, 86 rated. He is tradable and packed first owner, which is always nice, and honestly I'm loving it so far. We've only managed to go one game with him. Wanted to get the basics out of the way and really know what we're sort of doing with this. And most definitely Leao is the perfect candidate for the first one, as he now can obviously play striker, centre forward, left mid and also left wing. So there is many options with him, and also the amazing fact you don't need to change your positions every time. So that's always a granted. At the minute, it's coming in at 120. Any reviews I do in the first week or so, prices will obviously fluctuate. So if you're watching this a week on, 2 weeks on, even a month, the prices will definitely kind of go up and down depending on when you're looking at it. So going into the play styles, we've got finesse shot on the scoring. We have then got whipped pass, always nice. We've got trickster, we've got flair. The gold play style plus on this one, we've got rapid, which is always perfect. And then on the physicality, we've got quick step. There will be a video fully explaining all of these and what they kind of do, so stay tuned for that if you want to subscribe. In terms of stats, we're looking pretty basic with him. Good pace, shooting could do with a bit of work, which is where we're going to go with a chem style. Dribbling, fantastic. Amongst adding the play styles to him, you're never going to argue. In terms of chemistry style, what people are saying, they are going for the finisher on him, which let's have a look now. So if we've added the finisher onto him, if we're going to see the different player views, I forgot how many different menus there is actually on this. We get a plus 12 on that finishing, which is going to be more than enough, which would give him, if I can find the stats, would get 88 shooting, 93 dribbling. Outstanding. So let's have a look and see if Leao is going to be a great starter striker. Right then, straight away to him. The big thing this year has definitely got to be the skills. That is very, very nice. As we see as well with at the top, you can take it off if you want, but you can see the play styles going through. Just going to absolutely run through. I mean, I won't get more lucky than that in general, but that is the kind of level we're dealing with at the moment, with obviously the game being brand new. So expect the kind of level to change. I love this one. If you can get that right, you've got a perfect skill move just to really, really take on somebody, especially if the defensive ability isn't necessarily all there to start with. The one thing, everything, he's always on cue here. Get a little run onto him. Let's see what we got with pace. Can see him making that run. Kind of want the whipped pass. Get the ball roll in. Little bit of inside. Can we? He's got the trickster on him. A little bit of an in. Left stick dribbling is absolutely always incredible. Would have done a little bit better there. Still getting used to obviously the dribbling side of it, especially the really, really kind of little touches, just to be able to make sure that he's kind of really pushing that defender to make the challenges. That's what you want to do in the game to start with. You need to... Okay, you need to make the defender really work for it, and if you can get around and get that easy option, the shot-wise is normally pretty good for him, especially obviously with that already kind of extra finisher on him. A little bit of skills, trying too much there. Oh, lovely. Can we get a little left foot on the go? Good block by Thiago Dojalo, I want to say. Corners-wise, though, we've got 84 on the power, 60 free kick, 80 curve, 67 pen. So nothing too crazy there. Not necessarily going to be my free kick taker at all. We get a bit of speedster on him. And again, look for that shot. Goes for the near. Can we get a bit of a finesse? We have got that trait, so that's always an option. And we know at the start of the game, most definitely, there is a lot of finesse shots outside the box, as keepers are just not up to it. He's kind of let him run this time. Politano looking for the Leao again. Going on to the favoured foot. Work it back. It's always nice to have that kind of, when you get a top-end player at the start of the game, especially in the first few games of Rivals, you can really see the difference in quality from like, what, an 88 and above, especially like a Vinny, if you've got someone like that straight away. It's like having Mbappe in the first week. It's an absolute cheat code. We know he's not going to want to shoot with him. Keeper. Lovely. Lovely little turn. Looking for the 1-2 with Kostic. If we can, we've pushed it really far forward. It's just got the pace to go through. Can we get a little bit of a pass on the go? Finds it. Oh, Kostic! And again with Leao looking for it. Kind of killed him off on that wing. We know full well that he's taking the defenders by storm, but a little bit too harsh to try and go for that through ball. There he is, looking for that assist play if we can. Politano looking for something. We know relatively good for a cheap starter. Finds Leao. Little burst of pace. Good defending, solid defending. It's getting that little bit extra in the box. Finding that maybe I'm going a bit too heavy on the first touch. Oh, there's the run through. Great over the top. Get a good first touch. Good second touch. And it's easy work. Oh, we're not that toxic yet. We're only on day one. We are not doing that just yet. It's his default celebration, which is always perfect. But we don't really want to go too toxic yet. As this guy most definitely looks like he hasn't really spent any points on his team, which is commendable in the kind of game market nowadays. But a through ball over the top for obviously Leao is going to be an absolute dream for him. As we know full well, can we get that chest? Oh, nearly. Good battling from him. Physical specimen as well. That's always what we want from a striker. Has the pace, but also a good physicality on him as well as then obviously having that beautiful shooting once he gets through. Leao again running the play. It seems like the play style just takes that first couple of steps to be active, but once you get in, here we go. Oh, he's opened it up for me. So good save. A little bit of a finesse there. Thought he might have been able to get something. Oh, it's a penalty. Easy running straight through Bernardo Silva. I think it's his loan. Manages to absolutely clatter him as he gone for a rainbow flick. Oh my. And the question is, this is my first penalty. So let's have a look at this then. Okay. We're going to go right. Okay, it didn't look too convincing, but I mean, we'll get there with it. It's my first ever penalty. I haven't really looked at any sort of practicing on what you actually have to do if there's any changes. Oh, and again into Leao. Can we get a bit of space between the opponent? Good play. Bring it inside all the way. Knocks it back. Wow. Oh, into his feet. Can we knock it? Ah, it's too much, too much. I was hoping we might have been able to have like a big sprint to knock it down there, but didn't quite get enough, and it was an easy take from Diallo. Oh, okay. Well, we've never really took a free kick or a penalty, so this one could be good. I wouldn't necessarily say Leao's going to be the one to take it, but we'll give a hammer a go. Let's see what we can do. Oh, good save. I was going for a bit of power, but we will soon see. We'll get a good kind of basis on free kicks at some point, because that for right now is an easy goal if you know free kicks 100% of the time. There it is. Pulls it back. Swaps back again. Finds the shot and a good save again. Oh, he's given Leao a hard ball to find. Diallo's chasing. Can we get anything in the box here? Look at the double ball roll. Ooh, finds it back into Politano. He's going to try and cheek one inside. Little fake shot. Across. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Gravenberch gets his first for the club. And Leao with another goal contribution. Oh, it's beautiful. Get the volley. Half volley. And he finishes the game off. So going into the overall forum then. We're looking at a very, very top end player in terms of what you can get at the start of the game. It's coming in at 138 at the moment. Again, price. Don't really take that for gospel at the moment, as we know full well there is players on this market that are just not going to go for the price they are. If we look at the top at the moment, I think, well, a bit ago it was Carfu. Someone's already got an R9, which is crazy. 14 mil. You got Carfu at 3.5. You know, at some point, maybe not straight away, but they will drop. Vinny at 1.3. Even Mbappe's not on the start of this list, which is absolutely criminal. You obviously got a few of the different cards that we don't know anything about yet. So it's going to be an interesting one to see where we go. I'm interested to know, is he on? He is on the popular list to start with, as well as someone like a Bobby Charlton, which is always going to be perfect. And also the new icon and heroes that are in the game right now. Chemistry style, it looks like finisher's definitely going to be the one. As we scroll down, we can see finisher marksman, but I think finisher's going to be the number one shout there. The one thing that I do like this year, especially in the foot bin kind of mode of this, you've obviously got all of the stats. You don't have to actually click them. You can hover around, and then obviously if you want to click it, you obviously will see what you've got, and it gives you them in a very nice format as well. So that's always perfect. Just adds an element to the video, which is always nice. So I do think definitely we've got enough pace for the start. 4-star, which is never going to be a problem either. 6'2", good strength, and he will just continue going forward. I think the big thing with a card like this is, A, the play styles is always going to be an extra bonus, but also the positioning. Now we don't have to actually change them constantly. We can just keep moving him left, right and centre and kind of fit the team where we need him. In terms of a Serie A player as well, he's going to be one of the better ones to get to start with. When we look at the kind of level we got, Osimhen I'm interested to try out. Martinez might not be a bad starter striker, but there's a reason why it's 9k to begin with. Whether we see that increase is going to be an interesting one. Also, Barella's a nice one, but I think Leao is definitely taking the cake in the Serie A at the moment. What's Dybala? 54, so I think he's the most expensive Serie A goal at the moment, as well as obviously Dybala being an inform as such. Leao, solid card to get. Would play him in the striker to start with and maybe venture left wing once we get more comfortable with custom tactics and obviously more game style plays in the game in the next week or so. Let me know what you think about him. Make sure you like and subscribe.